Hey guys, Unfair here, back again with a new Cutting Room Floor series. This one is for Deus Ex Human Revolution. I will not be 100%ing this game or collecting all the books, especially since the books don't have very much relevance to the actual story. I've played it a few times before, so I have the Pacifist and Foxiest to Pounds achievements, but this run is going to be a hybrid of shooting and stealth. This first video will just be the cutscene and the lab walkthrough. Now the hardest difficulty in this game is much harder than the original Deus Ex. The Give Me a Challenge difficulty seems to work best for me. So let's get started.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their purse strings. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, CRF is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David CRF wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David CRF that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. CRF Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
So for some reason they drop you out of the cutscene and let you walk around this room, and then you go on a Rails tour of the labs.
Patient X?
That's nothing, Adam. Just some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
So she clearly doesn't want you to know who Patient X is. There's actually an achievement in this room for looking around at everything.
We shouldn't keep him. Be careful with that. It's a first edition. David bought it for me.
These are like the newspapers of the future. They're pretty much the same throughout each level, though. You'll see the same newspaper many times. You'll see these throughout the game, and they give kind of news on what's happening.
Come on, Slowpoke.
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
I know. Frank gets
and there's quite a lot of filler emails throughout the game. The important one here tells us that Jensen and Megan used to date.
Hey, stop reading my emails.
I like how it acknowledges that she's seeing that you're reading her emails. So we'll just go ahead with the Rails cutscene here. It doesn't give you any control over your character. You can look around, but you don't have any control over where your character is walking. It's slightly annoying that you can't skip this even after you've played through the game once. You have to do it every single time.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this place, about CRF.
Megan!
Hold on.
We're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double-check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms your theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing good.
It's not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it! Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
We'll be seeing more of the Typhoon later. It's actually one of our upgrades.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah. He is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
Everyone except for Pritchard. We'll meet him in a minute.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah. Never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. CRF has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both.
Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest and encrypted GPL tracker, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites every 10 feet.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Incidentally, 0451 is also the code for the comm van in the original Deus Ex. And there's nothing really to look at in the office there.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
And this is kind of the tutorial section, though it does have a little bit of story. So I'll go through it on video. And it doesn't really matter how fast you go through this section, you can never catch these guys, obviously. I think the city is so neat. They did a really good job with the graphics in this game. And there is a cover system. I'm not really a big fan of cover systems, but I may be using it a little bit throughout the game, when you're required to. Pick up a little bit of ammo here. It's mostly good for when you don't know where guys are, if you want to look around corners and stuff.
Please don't kill me.
Or if there's an awful lot of guys in the room, like this room, for instance.
Come and get me!
Come on, pop your head up. There we go. The controls are a little bit weird. You right-click to use the cover system and you middle-click to aim your gun. I wish it was a little easier when they dropped the combat rifles to actually pick them up rather than having to move the bodies a lot. I believe there were a couple items in this lab, but nothing crucial, just some ammo and stuff like that. Yeah, you're screwed, dude. Later on, you'll be able to search the bodies too for ammo and stuff like that. I don't know how I completely missed that guy. Grenade, that's never good. Ah, it's just a flashbang. No problem.
You're a dead.
And you can also press space to switch between different cover areas. We'll need that in one place later on in the game. I should probably pick up the ammo from these guys real quick. Never know when you're gonna need more ammo. Where's your gun, sir? Ah, there it is. Okay, I think we're almost through the tutorial section.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
My God, how thick was the glass?
Come on, Adam. Stay with us.
Insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady.
He doesn't need that.
Where's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doc.
info link.
Fine. Give me the telecom package.
So that basically just explains how we became the augmented machine that we are today. And the two guys and the girl that we saw in the tutorial section are obviously the bad guys. Magic sunglasses. Must be bright inside that building at nighttime.